Yo, what's up, MG fam? It's your boy, Coach McGruff. I'm back with another episode of the Miami Dolphins rebuild here on Madden 25 using updated rosters and imported draft classes. Man, we're going up against the Redskins this week, but first we're going to check out some guys in the draft coming up, and we're going to see who we're going to scout. Mostly defensive players, but Redskins game should be interesting because they're looking to make a quarterback change because they have Will Greer at their backup, and we're seeing if these guys are going to change them this game. But first, let's check out a few of these players, man. So this year, we're going to focus on the defensive side of the ball. We're not going to re-sign anybody for no big contracts. We're going to just plug holes defensively with a lot of rookies and hopefully get these guys in, steal rounds of the draft and see what we got. So Rashard Lawrence is the first guy we're going to keep our eye on from LSU, man. A nice size defensive end. He's going to be pretty good. And here also, Gross Matos from Penn State is 6'5", 264. He could be like the pass rush defensive end. We can have also a run stopping defensive end with those two guys. Could help us out a lot. And Neville Gallimore would be a perfect new defensive line for me. He could be standing at the nose tackle. He got great size, 332. It's hard to get past a guy with that much wide of a frame. He could tackle great and he could block shed pretty well. And also, he's played at Oklahoma, so he probably played in the Big 12 with a lot of passing games going on, and he was able to get a lot going there. So Carlos Davis as another defensive tackle. Should be the second defensive tackle taken off the board. 6'2", 327. Not much different from the guy from Oklahoma, but hey, he may be a slightly, better steal for us at the draft. Might be get a better bargain for him. And also Jordan Allen, man, outside linebacker for Tennessee. 6'4", 244, almost the ideal size for outside linebacker. And Jordan Brooks, a middle linebacker from Texas Tech. 6'1", 242, kind of heavy, but he's not that tall, but maybe more of a run-stopping linebacker. We'll keep our eye on him also. Darren Kirkland Jr. from Tennessee. Tennessee had a great group of linebackers. 6'1", 237. These middle linebackers aren't slim. They're pretty heavy, and they're majorly for run blocking. So Khalil Brooks here from Middle Tennessee State. He is like my perfect size for outside linebacker. 5'11" and 209. Fast. He could probably play the passing lanes pretty good too. Coverage and everything else will be key. But this guy here, Benny Potoy, I should call him Big Potato because he's 6'3", 279, outside linebacker from Washington. Hey, it'll be interesting if we can get him in there. So that's going to be it for the scouting this week. During, some weeks we're going to dip and dive in and see what updates on a few players that we're going to keep our eye on. But right now, the focus is the Redskins. Going to FedEx Field, man. A 1 p.m. game. The number 28 ranked offense. They're going to be struggling on the offensive side, but they made a big trade for a pretty good running back. And defensively, they've been struggling also. So maybe we could put some points up against these guys. So our offense is right now ranked number 15. Defensively, we're looking pretty good, man. Pretty good. So you already know what time it is. We're going to be looking to get a couple of turnovers. Hopefully my boy Haskins can have a great game, and also maybe get some young players in there to get a few reps. And you already know what time it is. We about to get into this game against them. Let's get on to FedEx Field, my guys. It's time to turn up. Let's go. So kickoff is here, and we ready to get it started, baby. We're going to have my boy Madison back here, having a great year returning the ball this year, and we ready to go for it. Can he find some room? Nothing is there, and they swarmed on him immediately, and we ready to get to it. So coming out on the field is Haskins, man, having a pretty decent year, throwing below 600 yards, it's almost 60% completion, and 5 TDs to only 2 touchdowns. But on the first play here, we're going to hand the ball off to Drake and see what he got for us. He can't get off the edge, and the big boy, I don't know who that is, got his hands on him. Big McGee. He wasn't able to let him do anything. So 2nd and 11, we're going to try to get something established here also. Across the middle, find Sega, man. Sega stepped into that third slot receiver role ever since all those other guys got hurt in the preseason. And we're going back with it one more time, baby. Haskins dropped back, and he finds Parker on the edge. And Parker cannot elude the defense, but he gets us a 19-yard reception. And let's go for it, baby. 2nd and 9 here on the same drive. We're going to try to get another passing play going here. My boy Haskins is looking, and he finds Parker, and Parker able to get us a good gain there, 8 yards. and let's go for it. So also we back with it, baby. 1st and 10. Go with this play action real quick. Let's see what we can get. Maybe we can take a shot downfield, and let's see what he does. And he gets it to O'Leary, and O'Leary pulls it in and gets us the 1st down. Can we get 7 points to start this off, baby? Can we get 7 points? So Drake is having a rough drive. 5 carries for 9 yards. Not even 2 yards per carry. But can he break that right here? And yes, sir. He got us another 6 yards there and kind of give his average a uptick there. And we ready to get it. So Herndon is coming in motion, and we're going to try to find a little hole here to get a 1st down. And Perry is not able to get the 1st down, and it's going to be 4th and inches. And we're going to settle for a field goal here. We're not going to risk it here. Not on the road. Not on the road. It's not a good time to risk it. Get our points while we can, and let's get down the field, baby. Let's go. Coming on the field for these guys is Johnson. I think his name Joe Johnson or something. He is their starting quarterback, but I believe they should put Will Greer in there. And let's see what they do with it. The 1st drive, he's going to fake a handoff, drops back, and finds Vernon Davis on the outside there and gets 4 yards on that one. And the next play comes over. They're going to have something going on here. Let's see. Is he going to hand it off? Nope. He drops back again, and they're taking this shot with it. And we got an interception there, and the boy Carter is going the other way. And yes, sir, I think it's time to bring Will Greer in. I don't know what this team is thinking. They got a great backup quarterback rookie, and they're not using them. So Haskins come out on the next drive, and he's looking for somebody to pass it to him. My goodness, we give the ball right back to him. This guy Dunbar was sitting there like a doggone ninja. We didn't even see him that time. So they get it back to redeem themselves, see if they're going to do something with it. So my boy Big Spence in there. We bringing the safety down, shift the linebackers, and they got Vernon Davis in motion. And let's see what we got. Johnson just rolls out with it, and my goodness, he breaks 1 tackle after the juke. He's going. That kid right there has some speed, and that's another tackle he missed. And, man, that's 41 yards. We cannot allow him to run crazy on him. No quarterbacks running crazy on us this game, man. Let's go with it. So Johnson hands it off to Eckler, and he finds some room. These guys got some real good speed in that backfield from the quarterback to the running back. And they're going to get it here on another 1st and 10, man. They're moving. This offense can be explosive if they get going. So let's go. He calls an audible. He switches sides with it. He hands off to Eckler again. Eckler finds room. Nice spin move, break tackle, and he's going to the end zone, man. This running game has to be contained, or else we're going to have a long game, buddies, or else we're going to have a long game. So going with it again. We're going to return it here. Madison, can you get us something big? Can you get us something big, baby? We could use it here, down by 4. And I think he found some room. And yes, sir, great blocks on the special team. And my goodness, but he's getting trailed by who else but Dunbar. And Dunbar gets the tackle, made a big tackle and a big interception to get these guys on the board. So we're going to go out with it, man. Let's see what Drake got here. We're going to hand it off tackle to my boy Drake and see if he can get us some big yards. So Drake finds some room there, and my goodness, he moves and get us a 1st down on the 1st down. Big rush there, and let's go for it. All right, so we back with it again. We're going to throw screeks here, baby. Let's see what we got. So we're going to take a shot, and he overthrows the tight end. The tight end is not ready for it right there. And we're going to go for a field goal way deep, bro. We might be got enough leg for it. And it goes in. Oh, my goodness. That was almost 60. That's crazy. So we're going to take it here. So in the 2nd quarter, we got the ball back, man. Only 9 minutes left. Let's see what my boy Haskins can do, man. I think he's ready to redeem himself after that interception. And he hands it out to Drake. And Drake catches it, bro. But that's a big old injury. Big injury. Our first injury at the running back position. He goes down. So who comes in for him is Perry. And we're going to see if Perry can step in and get something started here. So Haskins passes to Herndon across the middle. And yes, sir, the big tight end gets us a big gain there. And we're pushing the ball one more time, baby. And you can see Herndon having a big gain, averaging 11 yards on 3 receptions. And we got a hitch routes going here, baby. We're going to be looking for Parker here. And he catches it. And my goodness, they're on top of him. These guys got Cortland Finnegan. And I believe the other cornerback, I forgot his name. They got a pretty good run, cornerback, tandem going on here at Washington Redskins, bro. So let's go. So Haskins dropped back again, and he rolls out, and he's going to try to find somebody, but no, he's going to tug it himself and dive for the end zone and no touchdown. Can we get a touchdown? Maybe we want to review that play, bro. So we didn't get it there. So we going with it again. So let's see if Haskins can get it in the end zone on the read option here. Let's see what we got. So he fakes the hands off and he goes in the end zone. Big touchdown there from my boy Haskins. Looking like god doggone Furman Paladin is out here. Looking like Robbie Clark, the way he get in that end zone, you guys. If you ain't check out that Furman video, check it out. Robbie had like 3 touchdowns. So we going back with it, man. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. We're up by 6, and these guys are looking to put some more points on the board. And Johnson is there, and we almost got the sack there. Can we get another big interception? Yes, sir, we do. Howard is on it that time, and we're going the other way, baby. Can you find some room? Ooh, look at that big old block up top. And my goodness, Howard almost made a great move to get another big score, but we'll take the interception right there, and let's go forward. And we're going to run a read option here, man. You know what they say, when you smell blood, you got to go for the jugular, baby. We're going to try to get a touchdown here on the first play, and he drops back and he throws. He got enough arm with it, and my goodness, Cortland Finnegan is got doggone one of the top cornerbacks in the league, and he pulls down one on us right here. So, man, a little later in the second quarter, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left, we get the punt return here, and my guy back there gonna try to return it here. I think it's David Jackson, Duke Jackson. I forgot his first name, but my goodness, he got some juice. And look at him, he going. Look at the blocks, and they're not catching the kid from Duke. I believe it's David Jackson. I call him Duke Jackson, Deion Jackson. I don't know his name. We're gonna figure it out soon. But that was a big touchdown, brother. Let's get it. So Spencer's up here again. We up by 13. We got 2 scores finally, man. We up by 2 scores, and these guys, Perrine gets it right there with a big old tackle. Big tackle from McMillan there. Big tackle, and we ready to go with it, baby. So let's see what they got. 2nd and 12, man. Can we blow these guys out? We don't want to let them come back. And look at, we got some pressure, and he, oh my goodness, I thought it was overthrown, and Victor Cruz catches it for 22 yards, man. Look at the passing stats. We're looking nasty out here. 2 interceptions from both guys, but we at least complete 60% of our passes. We got to get it going, bro. Got to get it going. 3rd down conversion, these guys ain't hit one yet. 0% the whole game. Let's go. 1 minute and 53 seconds left, and Johnson drops back, and he finds Eckler. Man, this guy, ooh, it was a fumble. Could have got on top of that, would have been big. And they going for 4th and 3 here in the first half. These guys are risking it all, man. Just taking it off. Let's go. Can we get some pressure on him? Can we get a sack? Johnson is patient, and another pick there from Baker. Let's go for it, baby. And a flag there. We'll take the face mask, and that'll give us some extra yards, and hopefully we can get a score here to put this thing out of reach. Let's go with it. Haskins, please don't throw another interception. We don't need another one, baby. We don't need another one. He finds nobody but Finnegan, and he got his 2nd pick of the day, and he going the other way. That's crazy. So, coming back with it, these guys are going to try to get a score on the board themselves before the half is out. Only 1 minute left, man. 32. Can we get on top of them here? And Johnson drops back, and Nelson coming, and oh my goodness, he gets away from him. And we do get a tackle there, but after maybe a 20-yard game from this kid, and they call timeout. So going back with it, man, Johnson said, hey, we putting points on the board, brother. We're not laying down. So we're going to have to get some pressure on these guys. We can't get pressure, and he breaks out one more time, and he's going, man. This guy's just running. He's just running. He's done turned to RG3 for these guys. We got to be able to contain them. Maybe we start flaring out the defensive ends. So we coming with some pressure from the safety position. Maybe think twice about rolling out. 2nd and 5 here with 48 seconds left. And Johnson drops back. And he launches it. Oh, my goodness. Almost caught it in the back of the end zone. We should have put our hands up. It would have been a big pick. So they got 35 here. Let's see if they get a chance at the end zone again. We're going to have to get some more pressure, and we coming with some pressure this time. And he finds somebody, but we were there. Great coverage from the kid Howard, who has an interception already this game. So they're going to go for a field goal here. They'd rather be down by 10 to 13. They're not going to risk it all this time. And let's see if they knock it down. Can we get some pressure? And nope, he kicks it, and it splits up right. And that's 3 points for those guys. And we're going into halftime with a 20 to 10 lead. And baby, this is exactly where we want to be after horrible season last year. We're looking like maybe Super Bowl contenders right now, baby. 20 to 10 going into the second half. So we got it here. These guys going to get the ball first in the second half. Let's see what we can do. They got the backfield loaded. And we got something there. Eckler gets it there. And it's a fumble, baby. Let's get on top of it. And yes, sir, Baker with this interception. And now he got a fumble recovery. He's everywhere across the field, baby. That's exactly what we love to see, brother. Screaming out loud. Let's go. So my boy Haskins is back here again. Can you get your first passing touchdown, Haskins? And he launches it to Parker, and Parker moving with it, baby. And he got so swift moves on him, bro. So smooth with it. Check him out. The kid was diving in and out of the of the play. He was doing his thing, bro. 1 for 5 on third down conversion. These guys might as well give it up, man. They might as well give it up. Down by 17. They don't know what to do with it. So let's check it out, baby. So Johnson drops back. We got some pressure on him, and Perrine got something going there. And my goodness, he got some wheels. And he going, but we were able to knock him down after the 25-yard reception. The 25-yard reception. So Josh Johnson had 5 carries and 87 yards at quarterback position. We're not really concerned about the running back. The quarterback is killing us. And my goodness, he finds Hakeem Nicks there. They got almost the whole old school Giants wide receiver core going on out here. Victor Cruz and Hakeem Nicks. And they going back with it. So let's see what we got, baby. So Johnson's going to call an audible. He's going to switch things up for these guys. Let's see what they do. He's holding the ball for a long time. It's 5 minutes and 45 seconds left. Maybe he forgot which play to call, or the center don't know how to hike the ball or something. What do you want to do, Josh? Okay, so he gets it, and man, he takes the read option, and he's moving, but we're on top of him right there. We are on top of him, and let's go. So they coming out with 4 wide receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Let's see if we can get a stop here on 35. So he drops back, and he finds Hakeem Nicks, but he drops it also. Man, we are playing some pretty good coverage out there, and they're going to kick a field goal here also. Let's see what's going on now. Hopefully we can get a block. Maybe he can miss it, but better than 7 points. They were able to get 3. My goodness, that's better than giving up 7 points. We didn't need that part of the game to happen. So let's go. So they're going to come back out with down by 2 scores. They're going to try to get a touchdown, something at least here with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And Perrine gets it, and he goes on the edge, and oh my goodness, we luckily tripped him up because we dived too early, and he was able to get a big gain on that one right there. So let's go. All right, so he comes out here, man, with a trip set, and he's going to try to find somebody, and he goes across the middle, and Hakeem Nicks say, I'm not dropping it this time, coach. I'm going to take it the whole way. Let's get it. So these Redskins are coming back, man. We try to get these guys out of the game early. These guys are still fighting, and Johnson finds Cruz across the middle. That Cruz and Nicks connection he has, he loves those guys. So Cruz has 3 receptions for 38 yards, and let's go. So back with it. They got that backfield loaded right now. We know they're going to the left. At least, no, he's not. But he gives it to him, and look who's going up the middle for a 9-yard gain. That kid Eckler, man. That was a big trade for them to get their offense some boost. And Johnson rolls out here. He's going to try to go to the end zone. Can we get on top of this guy? And yes, we does hit him 2 times. But he gets back up. The big fella can take a hit. 9 tackles from the kid McMillan. So these guys were able to get a score on that drive there. And, man, that was a scary one for us. And Arcega Whiteside gets it here, and hopefully we can get these guys out of here. But no, we're not able to get the touchdown. But that was a big game for us there, baby. Let's go with it. So we got another, chance on 3rd and goal. Maybe we can get a touchdown here to quiet the crowd. Maybe a touchdown here to quiet the crowd. And he throws it, but he gets hit. And my goodness, I hope my quarterback is not down. I hope he's not down. Oh, it's the defensive side of the ball. My goodness, good luck for us. So we're going up by 10 here. Luckily, we don't need these guys to score again. With 4 minutes left, I believe we can kind of control the game the way we want to right now. So they're coming back with it, and they're not giving up. These guys are steady fighting. Let's go. So he throws it, and oh my goodness, look at Hakeem Nicks out there by himself. And he kissed that one, man. We was there on the hit. As soon as we hit him, he had the ball released, and that was a big game for him. So we bringing pressure with it again. So 4 minutes left, and he finds Nicks again. Nicks has the clutch gene. He has the clutch gene. He got to have the clutch gene because he is going off right now. So these guys are ready for it again. They got Doxson out there right now. We got to keep our eyes on him. He's a big-time deep threat. And let's go. Johnson drops back, and he looks. And my goodness, Cruz again, they killing us across the middle. The linebackers have to wake up, man. They have to wake up. Let's go. So he's sitting back there with it one more time. Let's see what we got, baby. Johnson drops back, and we get a sack. Finally, we get somebody to get on top of him, and that's what we need, baby. On a big 4th down, we were able to get that sack there, and that should close the game out, and it does. And we're going home with another victory. We're sitting at 3-1. We can't count our chickens yet before they hatch. We're looking like a playoff team so far. It's a big game for us to win on the road against a team that's kind of struggling. But, hey, we got to win. We could have blew them out worse than that. But, hey, these guys came out marching back like some warriors they are. So the stats here you can see we did not perform very well on the offensive side of the ball. These guys outperform us in both categories, rushing and passing. 193 yards rushing for these guys. The quarterback had almost 100 yards. And passing, they were able to get almost the same amount of yards we were able to get. We were able to beat them in the passing game a little bit, but I would say it's neck to neck. These guys got us the whole way across the board, but we played some pretty good defense. We were able to get a lot of turnovers, and first downs we couldn't get a lot. These guys was on the field way longer than we were. But, man, we were able to get a +1 in the turnover category that put us above. That fumble was big for us. Third down conversion, we were able to get these guys on that, 37% for us. And fourth down conversion, these guys tried 2 times. That's what I'm saying. These guys be too risky, man. Too risky on the fourth down. They got to somehow punt the ball and get a team a better chance to win. These coaches be wilding sometimes. And red zone, both of us capitalized on each chance we got in the red zone, 4 for 4. And in the red zone, TDs, 2 for us and 2 for them. And field goals, 2 for us and 2 for them. So as I said, it was kind of neck to neck. 20 minutes of possession time. We had 19 minutes of possession time. Right there, neck to neck. But my boy Dwayne Haskins had a 55%. a 55% QBR, man, that's not great. Not at all. 1 TD and 3 interceptions. It was ugly for the kid. But the running game wasn't able to do anything either. Perry averaged 3.8 on 11 carries. Drake got hurt. He averaged 3.2. My goodness. But the guy, Dwayne, I don't know. Duke Jackson, I can't get this dude's name right, man. I just can't. Deion Jackson, that's who it is. 20 carries. He was the best back by averages. But, man, he got us a big touchdown on the special teams also. And Parker, he's our leading receiver. It wasn't much going on in the passing game today. But, hey, he was able to get us our only touchdown today. And that was a big touchdown for the team. Sega Whiteside, he came in and gave us 2 big receptions also. But defensively, that's where we shine, baby. We shine defensively. Defensively, we were able to get a couple interceptions. And we were able to get a fumble that helped us out majorly. Ziggy Hood had a good game. A lot of players had a good game. Howard did well on the defense, especially at the coverage side. He got us a couple interceptions. That was pretty good for him. Also, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell. Holla at your boy MG Fam. Let's go.